Very often I get this question: why are family members the ones who hurt you most? Hi guys, welcome back to Explore with Sue. Today I have a shocking story for you guys. There are two brothers. I will name them Judas and John. So John has been in the UK for almost 30 years now. Judas, however, was in Africa. They have the same father and different mothers. They have a cousin. I'm going to name her Martha. Martha has lost her mother, and John has been the one taking care of both Judas and Martha. They take Martha basically like one of theirs because she hasn't got a mother. So John, after being in the UK for a long time, started to establish a care company. He manages with another partner. Everything was going on well. Meanwhile, when John goes to Africa, Judas has been the one helping him with everything, with taking care of his finances. He literally trusts Judas with everything else. Everything he has to do, he trusts Judas for it. John has got a family in the UK with children. And each time he goes to Africa, Judas would beg him to help him come to the UK. And Judas is younger than John. So John has literally been taking care of his education, everything, and he's educated to a master's level. When the care visa thing came up, John saw that as an opportunity to help his brother come to the UK. So then he came up with a deal with his brother. He was like, brother, I've come up with a plan to bring you to the UK. Can you please agree with me that when you come to the UK, after some times, you will be able to help our cousin come to the UK as well to further her education, to do her master's degree? Judas agreed with this. He was happy with the idea. And John said, work for me as a care worker. You will live with me. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to do anything. Just live with me for 5 years so you can gather some money and help our cousin. And after 5 years, you can go your way, do whatever you want to do. Judas agreed with this. So Judas came to the UK on the care worker visa, and he joined the company. He's been working with the company. Things were okay. Until one day, John's son noticed that each time his daddy was not around, his uncle was extremely close to their mother. But it's not what he think. Don't think yet. It's not what he think. When John is not around, they'll be laughing together. They'll be chatting. They'll be talking. But as soon as John gets in, everyone will go mute. They won't say anything. He'll pretend. Judas will pretend as if he's somebody who does not talk, who doesn't, John didn't really think about this as a bad thing. He was like, well, he's my brother. It's okay. That's how we roll. Not knowing, Judas has been trying to manipulate the wife by telling her that, do you know that when your husband come back home, he just go out with a lot of girls. He's got a lot of girlfriends. He spent a lot of money there. He's got properties. Do you know that he's got this and that, and you're not aware about it? He was even planning to marry one of the girls. That kind of manipulation. The wife was wondering, why is he telling me this? He's your brother. But she didn't say anything, and she didn't tell her husband. He also went on to tell John's partner that, why are you working for my brother? He's a selfish person. He's been in the UK for a long time now, but it took him so long to help me. Why are you working with him? Leave this job and work with me. Come and set up a company with me. I am well educated to a master's degree level. He's not educated. He hasn't got the knowledge. He hasn't got anything. And the partner was also wondering, why is he telling me all these things? This is your brother. This is somebody who helped you to come to the UK. After a few years of being in the UK, John then went to Judas. Well, he's been asking him before that, you said you'll help our cousin come to the UK. What's up? What's the plan? He's asked so many times, but he never took any initiative. He never done anything. He would just be like, I'll get on with it. I'll let you know how it goes. But he never did anything. So John took it upon himself to register Martha at a university in the UK and asked Judas for the money for the tuition fee. Judas gave John 1,000 plus for the tuition fee. He was like, hold on to these. I will come back and add more to it when I have it. John then added some money and paid for the tuition fee. He also registered with all the details of Judas so that he will be taking care of his, because that was the plan. Meanwhile, Judas also started dating an employee from the company and started feeding this employee with malicious intent and telling this employee things about John which didn't exist. John always told Paul about his plans, what he's doing, how he got his contract from the authorities, everything. So Judas is now planning to establish his own care company. So his plan was to entirely destroy his brother. He went on contacting the local authorities with evidence, took a video of the care workers, and these videos to the authorities, telling them that his brother is conducting his care company inappropriately, that he's not training his staff are not handling the people well. He's taking this stuff to take care of vulnerable people without training them, without giving them the adequate training. And he told them a lot of things. So they wrote a letter to John that they want to suspend his company. John was so surprised because he was like, where is it coming from? They even have an evidence against me. Where is this coming from? And each time he had a communication with the authorities, he would tell his brother would be like, oh well, maybe it's your partner, he's not happy for you, he wants to destroy you. You know, he was just playing a double game. Bear in mind that all this was orchestrated by Judas just to destroy his brother. He's Judas indeed. When the authorities first contacted his brother, he provided all the necessary documentations. The thing that actually ended into investigating the company was the videos that Judas had sent over, which of course was not acceptable and in a normal situation would call for an alarm. However, here is a case whereby this guy had literally orchestrated everything just for hatred, just for enviness, just for greediness, to destroy his own brother, because he had a theory in his mind that his brother has been wealthy all this while and refused to help him. But it didn't all end there. How did John actually figure it out or found out that his brother was behind the whole thing? Here's the thing. The university contacted Judas earlier on to finalize everything for their cousin, and Judas ended up cancelling the application, telling them that they don't want it anymore, took a refund of all the money that John had paid already. He actually even changed the details, so John wasn't aware of anything. John contacted the university to finalize everything, and the university told him this. He then went to confront Judas. This was when everything started coming up to him. After 5 years, this was when everything started coming up to him. He then realized that it's been Judas all along who was trying to manipulate people around him, who was trying to destroy his business. He confronted this bastard. He did not even apologize. He just said, well, what have you accomplished since you've been in the UK? You don't have anything. You don't have anything that you can hold in your name. He showed no atom of remorse. John was so badly hurt that he didn't know what to do. He asked him to leave his house, and the family back home in Africa were also begging on Judas's behalf so that his brother will not cancel his visa. But he was so badly hurt that he could not endure it, because now the care company has gone down and he's under investigation, possibly facing a deportation. So he then ended up canceling the visa, the Judas's visa, and guess what? He ended up running and in hiding because he does not want to leave the UK. I thought he had a plan all along, but he had no plan. He was just envious, bitter, and wanted to destroy his brother. So now the care company is dissolved, is suspended, is under investigation, while John can be facing a possible deportation after being in this country for a long time. He's now so much in trouble. And as for Judas, he's in hiding as we're talking now because he does not want to leave the UK. Guys, how cruel can family members be? This is to teach us that you cannot trust everyone and anyone. Very often I get this question: why are family members the ones who hurt you most? Because they know that you cannot do anything to them. They know that you cannot even harm them. You love them so much that you cannot do anything to them. So they go the extra mile. They do everything to destroy you. So guys out there, you need to be careful. It's not everything that you need to tell your siblings. If you're planning something, make sure that you have a success before even sharing it, because even your siblings do not wish you well. So that is all I have to tell you guys, that you just need to be careful in whatever you do. Most of the time, it is your family, even your own parents, you'll be surprised, are the ones who hurt you most. So guys, if you've had any experience like this, comment down in the comment section and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share this video, and like. It's your girl Susu here on Explore with Sue, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.